Good afternoon, Jacqueline. We're here in Guiones at the property. We're going to walk down to where the beginning of the top of the beach property would be, the one touching the Maritime Refuge, the one with the beach path down to the surf. Here's the main path by the property. Property line will be just on the other side of this hedge, roughly, over here. As you can see, here's the house that we walked past. This over on the other side in the clear zone over there beyond the trees is the property number 5 that we were looking at. Over here is the property just adjacent to it, down closest to the beach. This is roughly where the property line starts. You can see it's fairly wooded, has a fair amount of trees. What it also has, and we'll have to verify the exact location of the pins, but there's a hand-dug well over there that you can see the plastic tube sticking out of we're going to walk past. And there's several other little artifact things set into the property. Let's walk down this trail so you can get a better view. Here's Bolo. So as we walk down, we're getting a little closer to the property. We're about halfway into the main front beach property on the south side next to number 5. As you can see, the majority of this is banana trees and stuff like that, so it's easily cleaned up and cleared out. Some beautiful little decorative palms, a couple of large trees, but for the most part, most of this is guasimos and young tree growth that rots and dies within about 10 to 15 years. What we're going to do is walk in here a little bit to get a little better idea of what we're looking at. Okay, a little further back in. This is going to need to be cleaned up and have some fill put onto the property. But as you can see, for the most part, it's all pretty easily cleaned up. And when the canopy is opened up down here, there'll be a lot more light that'll dry this whole area out. Here's the jungle canopy. We're looking now in this direction. We're looking towards the beach. I'm sorry, we're looking towards the house, towards Harbor Reef. Turning towards the south. Now we're looking out towards the beach. And the path over there at the gate takes us down to the beach. This area we didn't walk as deeply into when you and I were here. Here's the fence property line. You can see, again, this all needs to be resurveyed and made sure that all the areas are correct. It's a little damp, but there's nothing in here that could obstruct any kind of a use for a home or anything. There's no real protected trees or anything of that nature either that's really needed to be worried about. Okay, we're going to walk out of here and on down to the beach right after we walk next door so you can see the other portion of the property. Here's the gate. Here's one of the more recent fence post markings and tags for the property. It runs that way. We walk through here. This comes into the property number 5 that we were looking at. The open, vast area. This is the primary property that you and I looked at on your visit with Donnell. That's looking towards the house, like that way. We're looking actually east right now. And now we're looking south. And this way is actually towards the beach and to the west, right there. Okay, now we're going to walk down to the beach from these two properties. This big cleared area of the property was very, very similar to the wooded section of the property that we visited recently. So now we're going to head down to the beach. Alright, we're about halfway down to the beach now, walking down through the park zone. This is all protected, nothing can be built in here like we were discussing. Okay, back here, this is the trail we came from. Here's the trail heading to the beach. We're about to walk out onto the beachhead now. Here we come, through the cane. It's about 3 o'clock right now here in Costa Rica. Got a nice beautiful sunny day. And we're at the beach. That was to the south. We're looking back at the trail that we just came out of through the jungle. There's Playa Guiones. There's the surf. Just another beautiful day here.